everyone. This is a book, like it's a series of stories for children called The Green Library for Children. This story is called The Lazy and the Sultan's Crown. These series are becoming popular again in Egypt. They are written long time ago, but they are again becoming popular in the 21st century. This story, The Lazy Man and the Sultan's Crown, is about Caliph Harun Rashid and a story of a very rich man who became very, very rich, even richer than the king himself, in a very unbelievable way. Just because of $5. Let's say $5. He became a millionaire or a billionaire. Let's see how in the story. The Harun Rashid was once sitting in his palace waiting for the storyteller Abul Ajras, because Abul Ajras was a storyteller and Harun Rashid and his wife Zubaydah used to love listening to his stories. As you know, women and men were not mixed, so the women used to stay in a side and men used to stay in a side in the palace. So Abul Ajras didn't come, and the small boy, office boy, like a servant, Hamdan, came and told Caliph Harun Rashid, Zubaydah, your wife, is not coming because her crown is missing a gemstone in the middle. So he ordered everyone to look for the best gemstones and the best, emerald sellers in the country, in Baghdad, and they didn't find. So he was really angry that, okay, I am Harun Rashid, the great Sultan. Sultan, how come I can't find an emerald in all Baghdad? So someone said, let's look in Basra instead of Baghdad. So he ordered a person to go to Basra that I don't recall his names. Like his name is like his personal guard, his personal guard, Masrur al-Sayyaf, and he ordered him to go to Basra and to look for Abdussalam al-Kaslan. Like his advisors and his minister told him, you will find what you're looking for in Basra in Abdussalam al-Kaslan's shop. And the word Abdussalam is just a name. Al-Kaslan means the lazy. So Abdussalam's the lazy, Abdussalam al-Kaslan. So Abdussalam finally was caught and was taken to the Caliph Harun Rashid, Sultan Harun Rashid. But he didn't come empty-handed. He came with a tree. You know these trees that are made of gold? And this gold is filled with emeralds and gemstones and very precious stones, moonstone, malachite, and the other are diamonds and pearls and other stones. So Harun Rashid said, how come you're so rich, like a billionaire, and you have all of this fortune and you are lazy? He told him a story. Once upon a time, I was never able to get out of my house. I was sleeping like 21 hours out of the 24. And I was fed, showered, and even held from the bed to any place by my mother. And one day, a doctor came to our village to treat some people. And my mom said, you have to see the doctor. And he told his mom, no, 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 no. I told her, no, I can't get out of the bed. She said, no, I will stop feeding you and showering you if you don't meet the doctor. So he was held by her to the doctor in their neighbor's house. And the doctor said, how come you think that this is normal? He has weak organs and he has a specific disease that's making him sleep 21 hours out of the 24. I am writing a book now about this specific disease and I'm experimenting these herbs on him. So the doctor, even though he was very famous and well known, experimented on me and I was healed. And for the first time in my life, I was able to walk without my mom, not being held. I was able to get out of the house, do something, whether it's playing or working or just sitting on a chair outside of the house. I found that we have a very old lady in her last days of her life. She was begging for money outside of her house and she needed help, and her kids didn't take care of her. They were all outside of the country, so I decided to help her without money for no nothing in return. So I used to hold her to the bed and get her out of the bed, put her dress on, and then take her to the streets and then feed her. Then I started asking for money from the people so I can spend food. So can I spend this money on her food, on her clothing, and on showering her and on her drinks until she died. There came a day that she died. And when she died, sorry, I am in Al Hussein area. It's a local area and you can hear people speaking. It's a local area, but it's a very beautiful touristic place. I will leave pictures of this beautiful place down in the description. So, and when she died, I only had 5 dinars. Let's say only $5. Or in this case, let's say 5 cents only. It was really, really cheap. So my mom told me, let's go to Sheikh Abdul Zafar because he's a very famous Sheikh and he brings a lot of products from China to sell it in Basra and Baghdad. And he is very well known to help the poor. So let's give him your 5 cents or 5 dinars or $5. It's a very small amount of money, very nothing. And Sheikh Abdul Zafar asked about this guy. He said, do you know this man? He said, yes, he was very sick and used to be very lazy because of his sickness, and he was treated and he took care of a very poor woman for nothing in return. So Sheikh Abdul Zafar said, I'll help him because he helped the poor. So he sailed to China, and there they found someone who, they found a lot of people who are, selling in the local market some products. So the merchants with Sheikh Abdul Zafar bought a lot of stuff to sell it in Baghdad and Basra. And Sheikh Abdul Zafar saw a monkey pet shop, because monkeys in China and Thailand are sacred animals, so people keep them as pets. And he saw one monkey that was not among the group, and it didn't have hair on. And as soon as it approached the group to play with them, he was beaten up by the rest of the monkeys, and the shop owner told Sheikh Abdul Zafar, this monkey cannot mingle with other monkeys. It was sick and it lost his hair. So he said, I will take it. It's the 5 dinars or the $5 or the 5 cents. The shop owner said, it's half the amount that I sell the monkeys with, but no problem. Nobody wants this monkey and I'm expecting it to die here. And I'm not going to benefit anything. So I will take your small amount of money and then give the monkey to you. So the merchant said, oh, he brought a monkey to Abdus Salam al Kaslan. How is Abdus Salam going to sell this monkey anywhere? So they sailed, and what happened is that a huge storm came and the boat was about to collapse in the sea. It was about to sink. And then Sheikh Abdul Zafar said, we forgot the poor. So this is why God, is punishing us by this. Let's go back to China. The merchant said, no, how can we go back? We sailed a lot. He said, you have to listen to my order. This is a punishment from God. And one of the merchants said, please God protect us from the neck cutters. The neck cutters are like a cannibalist tribe in a specific area in this sea that they were sailing at. So Sheikh Abdul Zafar said, shut up. Don't project something bad on us. So unfortunately, they found themselves on an island with black people, naked, and they handcuffed them, presented them to the leader of the tribe, and locked them up in one of the cages. And immediately they realized that they are in the neck cutters tribe, And these tribes celebrate the death and the killing of the people as if they celebrate victories. For no reason they kill the people like that. They have food on their island, so there is no need to eat them. So, but the monkey was on the boat. The monkey went at night, opened the locks on the cages, and Sheikh Abdul realized that the locks were made in a very primitive way, simple way, but those inside cannot open it. So the monkey opened all the locks, and they all escaped to their boat late at night at 1 a.m. and they found their boat safe with the same amount of emeralds and products that were about to sell. So Sheikh Abdul said, let's go back to China and get something to Abdus Salam al-Kaslan, this poor man, because we promised him. This monkey saved us. It's a sign from God. So they went on an island and they realized that the inhabitants of this island, they dive inside the sea to bring, pearls and shells and precious stones and stuff from deep down in the sea. And all of a sudden the monkey jumped. And Sheikh Abdul said, no, 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 it's my present to Abdus Salam Nikaslan. Abdus Salam's lazy. No way. We are losing the monkey. And then the merchant said, calm down. Just a monkey. It's not our fault that it jumped. But they realized that the monkey jumped and it dived in the sea and it went up with a lot of precious stones that not a single human being could bring. So the monkey filled the boat with a lot of gems and stones, like huge amount, even more, like with a lot of stones that the capacity of the ship cannot handle. So Sheikh Abdul said, "Let's stop here. Let's get the monkey to stop. We're going back to Basra." On the way back to Basra, the Sheikh asked the merchants to take the monkey to Abdus Salam, and Abdus Salam said, oh, after all of this traveling, Sheikh Abdul brought me a monkey. What can he do? So he asked his mom, Mom, do you know what can we do? With a monkey that no one, I'm sorry for that. Like I am sitting on a motorcycle parking area and I'm actually in a touristic mosque. So you could see people taking off on their motorcycles next to me because I'm actually sitting on like a jet that's not mine, like a motorcycle is not mine. So, and so Abdus Salam told his mother, do you know where can we sell monkeys that cannot be sold anywhere in Basra and Baghdad? She said no. So Sheikh Abdul asked his servants to call Abdus Salam al-Kaslan to his house. And when Abdus Salam al-Kaslan went to Sheikh Abdul house, he saw that he had a surprise. He said, what else? Do you have other monkeys? So Sheikh Abdul said, no, we'll go to your house now, Abdul Salam. And Abdul Salam returned to his house with Sheikh Abdul and saw boxes. He said, is it filled with monkeys? So he opened it and he was in awe. Wow! Emeralds, malachites, pearls, and diamonds. Wow. And then Sheikh Abdul said, your monkey brought it, not us. And he told him the story of how they were about to be eaten by the tribe and how the monkey brought all of these diamonds. Your 5 dinars saved our lives and my life. We are so blessed. Such a small amount of money that is so blessed. So Abdul Salam became very rich and he started selling all of this. He became a billionaire. But that didn't stop. The story didn't stop at this end, no. Abdul Salam al-Kaslan told Harun Rashid that this monkey used to escape from the house and return at sunset with a lot of emeralds, somewhere hidden in caves in Basra. that even no one knows where does the monkey bring all of this emerald and precious stone from. Some people wanted to follow this monkey to see where it's going, but no one could. There's a secret hidden cave or something. And one day, Abdus dreamt about his monkey telling him, "Your 5 dinars saved me from the beating of the other monkeys. I served you. I saved Sheikh Abdul Zafar's life. I made you a millionaire, but now it's time to go to my land, my home, my native land." So Abdus couldn't find his monkey on the day that followed this dream, but he found this tree, golden tree, with a lot of emeralds in it, carved in it, and a lot of diamonds and this stone. So the Sultan said, "This is the stone that can perfectly match the crown." So why I'm saying that? Do you go tell your children these folk tales without telling them what did you learn? What I learned is that if you help the poor and help someone, you are always going to be helped back in one way or another. I don't talk about my life on YouTube, but I was a cancer patient in a murder attempt. Mercury and lead induced into my food. I was on stage 3, stage 2 colon cancer, and I cured myself alone using alkaline food, the same way Dr. Ryman Francis cured his cancer more than 40 years ago. I had a media coverage on August 5 on the Panorama Drama TV channel with TV anchor Asma Tantawi because of a dream. Someone who appears in my dream, and it's not someone, it's almost a Nobel Prize winner, a very huge brain scientist or a neuroscientist who appears in my dream for no reason. I don't know anything about him except his name. I will leave the link of the channel, but it's in Arabic, slang Arabic, Egyptian Arabic, in the description. Because of this way, he's using the law of attraction to grab me to his country all the time. I have no idea what kind of technique he's using. I ended up publishing a book. This book can be sold for millions of dollars. Just because of a dream. I didn't learn language. I didn't marry a foreigner. I didn't study abroad. All my life I am helping everyone. I can have 1,000 Egyptian pounds. I hear about someone in the area who needs a medical operation. I give it to him and only get 10 pounds for me just to go home. Right now in my bag, I have only 30 pounds, and no one walks with this amount in his pocket or her pocket. It's not enough. I use the public transportation. Even though I come from a rich family, I can ask them for more. If I see someone who needs money, I can give it and go home walking. More than 14 kilos of walking, I would do it. To help someone with 10 pounds or 20 pounds out of these 30 pounds, I would do it. Someone said, no, cancer patients or cancer, survivors cannot donate blood. I donated blood to an open heart surgery case, and it worked. Sometimes I am walking in the streets. I walk in the streets and decide that I'm so suffocated, I have to go home now. And I realize that in the same street that I left for no reason, a huge accident happened. Never ever expect to help someone and lose anything. You can be super rich just because of something very simple. We all have this monkey in our lives, but we have it in different manners. Thank you, and see you in another story from this series. The Green Library for Children. It's called the series of the Green Library for Children. It's a group of stories. See you again. Please like and follow my channel.